today's gonna be a crazy day as we make one of the most overpowered items in all of Insane Craft called the Storm Bauble. And the part that makes it that much more insane is that you don't actually have to be wielding it at the time in order to have its effects activate. Which basically means it's as good as an inventory pet, except it's absolutely crazier. You're wondering about the Storm Bauble? Well, let's just say if anything hits me, it launches them off into the distance, deals 50% health damage for every second that they're within one of the storm clouds, and just creates an all-around protective bubble to keep me safe. All I'm saying is that Sunday doesn't know what's about to hit him, because things are looking real bad for him. The only catch is going to be making this thing, because when I say it has the most difficult recipe in Insane Craft to date, that's not an exaggeration. Hit that like button, please. All right, now I know that we have so much work ahead of us today, as this is going to be one of the craziest weapons we've ever made to date. However, something weirder happened that we just noticed about last week, and that is Andrew came in here and made Jerome Salami's Italian Splendor. It says, check the fridge, Jerome's secret he didn't even name it the right place either. It's not even a steady spaghetti restaurant. But I will admit, he did a fantastic job with it. I mean, look, he's got the little balcony stuff here, and he even built something in that is so impressive, I'm actually going to go ahead and bring him on to talk about it himself. And we have another problem. Security cameras by Sunday! He's been spying on us! And who knows if he even knows about our secret base or not. Honestly, our secret base location just being further below our base really wasn't that smart of an idea, but I'm not exactly known for those either. I mean, the gerbils that power my brain on the wheel only run so fast on a daily basis. I gotta say, the new Steady Spaghetti restaurant, pretty awesome stuff. Andy, just the guy I was looking for. How's it going, pal?
Oh, going pretty good. Why? What have you heard?
Well, I've heard a little bit of stuff. Like, for instance, I know for a fact that you built this restaurant here. And honestly, I gotta admit, not even upset. I'm actually kind of very impressed. It's got a beautiful scenic area and all that. But I was kind of hoping that you could explain to my viewers a little bit about how you make your wonderful... I've been using it for shampoo. I've been sticking my feet in each bowl before giving it to customers. It's been wonderful.
Hold on, what? What? You've been doing what?
I haven't...
You've been doing...
I haven't...
You've been doing... Why? Why have you been doing that?
Well, it's supposed to make your toes nails grow.
Okay, well, you worry me, but I will show you what I'm showing you.
Okay.
And then, you know, we can stop talking.
Am I an employee?
This is employees only. No, you're definitely not. So I'll give you special permission to come in just this once.
Yeah.
But, no, this is employees only. This is the automatic spaghetti machine.
Oh my.
That's all.
Does this actually automatically make... This is ridiculous!
What about it is ridiculous? What I mean...
I just saw spaghetti come down the pipeline! Oh, there it goes!
Yeah, Jerome, I don't understand what the problem is.
There's literally no problem. It's just that this is mega impressive is the only thing. Andy?
Yeah? What's wrong?
Is your secret ingredient the tentacle?
No. It's here hanging out.
Right through the living room.
Well, it's not my fault, dude. I didn't put it there. Look. Okay, look. Right here, we grow the tomatoes, okay? These are organic, homegrown tomatoes, okay? They get harvested. Okay. They get put in here where we grow the tomato seeds again, and we make them into tomatoes, like full-blown tomatoes, okay? This is just to make sure we get tomato seeds. Then we cook the tomato, and it makes tomato sauce right up here, like that one right there. Boom, look,
honestly,
tomato sauce. Boom.
Andy, I might have to hire you to help out with the deli, because the deli, all we had is half a loaf of bread, and it's like one rant. The deli's going under.
Look over here, beef and bowls.
What?
Yeah, the tomatoes don't have EMC, so I couldn't make them that way. And then they get auto-crafted right here into the secret recipe. And then they go up and they get put in the thing.
Andy, this is like thoroughly impressive for a spaghetti-based prank. Like this is kind of a lot.
Automating is kind of my thing, Jerry.
Yeah, you don't say. Can I keep the spaghetti?
I guess. Yeah, I did kind of prank you with it. So free lifetime supply of spaghetti. Yeah.
Oh, lifetime. You clearly don't understand how much spaghetti I eat.
I mean, it does pretty much automatically generate. I don't know.
I don't think you understand the speed at which I eat spaghetti.
Jerry, go look in your fridge. Come here. Come look in your fridge.
I did look in my fridge. I mean, there was like maybe
100.
No, there's one in there.
What the? Where did it all go? How much is in your inventory?
There's none in my. None.
Jerome.
There's a couple hundred.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
A few hundred.
Listen. You eat through that, and you get back to me, and then I'll get back to you, and then, if you excuse me, I have to drink this bottle of unstable nitrous.
Why? Don't drink that. Don't drink that, Andy.
Do drink that?
Do not drink unstable anything.
Do drink that?
Don't.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good to see you, Jerry.
I hate it here. All right, well, now that spaghetti talk is over, we get down to actual business, which is building the Storm Bauble, which is going to be one of the most difficult weapons we've ever created in InsaneCraft. And when I say that, I do not mean it by any exaggeration. I mean, straight up, this is probably going to take me multiple hours, and on top of that, the work that led up to this point from other episodes is just mind-blowing. The reason we want this is because if we take any damage at all, it creates a storm of bombs all around us and deal 50% of health damage to everything around us and prevents it from hurting us anymore. So if anything even makes us stub our toe or even the effect of stepping on a Lego, which by the way could be catastrophic, will prevent that thing from hurting us for a period of time, meaning that we're more or less invincible for that short time, can run away, or even use some ranged weapons of our own like the Arc Blaster. Yeah, this thing is straight up overpowered and worth all the trouble. But here's the catch. In order to make it, we need all this, and the only thing we have so far is the Thunder Bauble. So we're going to break this episode up into multiple different parts, but trust me when I say it, it's not going to be easy. Now, we made the Thunder Bauble a very long time ago, and at the time, it seemed very difficult. And now, this is a complete and utter joke compared to what we have to do. So, first things first, I figured what we could work on doing was getting for ourselves the Annealed Glass. Now, in order to do this, we need Serrated Teeth, which we actually already have from a prior episode when we got the Infinity Pickles. Then we need Interlocking Spine and Biocrystal Samples. So in order to get to those areas, we need a Galaxy Beacon, just like so. And then we're also going to need, well, of course, our Serrated Teeth. We can just pull a couple of those out right there. And last but not least, we're going to need our Power Override Device, which I believe we have a couple of those. Yeah, here we are right here. So Power Override Device. Let's go ahead and take that. And just in case, I don't think we do, but we should pull out one of the security clearances as well. Ooh! We actually have a level 3! I bet you that comes from Sunday's ME machine. That's so crazy! We don't have to craft that in the future. Alright, well, let's go over here and we have to get back to the gates of the Archluminescence. Which, luckily enough, we've been there before, so it shouldn't be that bad. Okay, now in order to get past this machine here, all we have to do is use our Power Override Device, and there we go. We can just walk on in. Otherwise, the thing would actually instantly destroy us. So, we gotta be extra careful if we're going through those things. Plus, I'm red-green colorblind, and I know that turned from red to green, but it was also kind of hard for me to see. So, yeah. Alright, so we need to keep our eyes peeled for something called a cluster weed. It should spawn on the ground and start shooting in all directions, but I believe using the different tools that we have at our disposal, like for instance our Arc of the Forbidden that'll block range damage, and our Arc Blasters themselves, might make for a pretty easy battle in getting one of these things. It's literally just gonna be about finding one now, which I'm kind of surprised. It should be quite common, but I guess they just don't want to spawn. Wait, what's that? No, you're the thing that dropped the Serrated Teeth, actually, I believe. There's one right there, guys. All right, perfect. So all we gotta do is just go ahead, take it out, and there it is. As simple as that. We just got for ourselves the Biocrystal Sample, which is perfect. So now there's only one more component left, which is gonna be the Interlocking Spines. Then we can bring that back, duplicate it using our final star, and we should be able to make for ourselves some Annealed Glass. The only problem is getting the Interlocking Spine comes from one of the ugliest looking creatures in all of Lost Infinity. The good news is they're relatively easy to kill. They just really gross me out. Alright, so at the end of this biome here, you have to go into the corrupted area, and now we just have to look for these things. They literally have 2 different mouths on each end of themselves, and they just look overall really oh my gosh. Dude, I don't know what that is, but that's not what we're looking for. I do not like the corrupted part of this dimension. I am not a fan at all. Also, did that tree just hurt? Viral growth. I touched that, and that actually did a lot of damage to me. And there it is right there. It's called a double jaw. And as you can see, it's literally a mouth on each side, which is kind of makes sense why it would be called a double jaw. But anyway, let's take this thing. Oh my gosh. It is surviving quite the number of Arc Blaster hits. All right, perfect. And there it is, the Interlocking Spine. We can bring this back, and I think that would be all we need in order to make for ourselves the Annealed Glass. So we've already got Annealed Glass down and the Thunder Bauble. Let's keep moving on. Yikes, this is gonna be a toughie. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this thing finally crafted. I am so excited that we got to this point already. Alright, so here we go. We'll drop that. That is a lot of... I don't even remember doing that. That is very on brand for me, but also I do not remember making all these different pickle machines. Look at all the pickle rifles. Oh my gosh. Alright, here we go. Now that should work like that. Then we can drop a little one of those down there as well. And then from here, we should have the Serrated Teeth right on inside of this. So let's make sure we go here, Annealed Glass, and there we go. We've got a couple pieces. In fact, we just need the 4, and we're on our way. So now if we went to go craft this up, we would literally have... What? Someone already made the chemical synchronizer? Bro, do you know how hard that is? You actually have to go ahead and make something that we haven't done in a long time, which is an augmenter. Make all these augmented slides and all sorts of other craziness. But I guess that's what happens when you steal everyone else's ME drives. I think we literally just walked our way into cheesing the hardest part of this episode. Well, I should say second hardest part. That part is not easy at all. But honestly, I'll take what I can get. I mean, that was... I mean, jeez. Alrighty. Alright, so next up, we're going to have to make ourselves a bunch of these honey jars. So I'm going to just make 2 of these real quick, and then we're going to have to go ahead and... I guess I can just duplicate a bunch of them just to be safe. And the reason that we need these is because we're actually going to go ahead and take these in to one of the old hives. It's a place we haven't been in a very, very long time, but we have to fill up one of these jars. And the only way to do that is have a bee sting us. Yeah, joyous day. So we're also going to need to bring ourselves some hot pods, and of course, last but not least, a crystal pickaxe in order to annoy the bees, because you got to try and mine some of their honey in order to get them very, very upset with you. Alright, well, we got everything we need. Time to right-click the beacon, and back on into the Lost Infinity Dimension we go. Now we just have to find the Sunder Tree. Alright, so here it is. We've been here before. The reason we need the hot pods, if you don't remember, is because we have to break on through all the different layers of wax that are blocking the way down into the hive. Alright, let's go deeper and deeper down in here. Oh, no. I got a bad feeling. Every time I go on into the beehive, I have a bad feeling, and it's probably because in real life, insects kind of freak me out a little bit. Especially spiders specifically. But, you know, bees aren't always the most pleasant creatures either. Just throwing that one out there. Now, luckily enough for us, these bees are very nice. The only catch is that if you go to mine some of their hivenite, that's when they get super, super angry. And when they do, it's going to shoot a blast at me, and I have to pull out my honey jar just in the nick of time before it hits me in order to get ourselves a full glass of honey. So here we go. They're angry now, and did it work? It literally worked! We already got one of the honey jars. Let's go. All right, let's get on out of here before the other bees start getting attracted to us. Dude, we are making a cakewalk of all this. This is supposed to be one of the hardest episodes yet. And honestly, I think thanks to some of our other planning from other episodes and other accomplishments, like taking the ME machine and things like that, I think we're actually going to be able to have a cakewalk on this one. So if you're wondering why we got the honey, it's because all you have to do is smelt down the honey in a normal furnace, and you get amber. Way too easy. All right, let's galaxy beacon ourselves on out of here, and we can go and smelt that down and then prepare for the next stage of events. All right, well, let's go ahead and give this bad boy a try. So first things first, let's go and duplicate up this honey here. There we go, in case something goes to go, you know, horribly wrong in all this preparation. So we can go ahead and do some of that, smelt it on down, and in theory, I do believe that this is going to be everything we need for that. Let's see. Take one of these pieces of amber. Yeah, let's go. All right, we can take the rest of the amber, throw it on in here, and now if we were to go to create the storm bauble, we have everything but one final piece. The bad news is, it also coincidentally is like the hardest part of everything, getting the electrical accelerator, so yeah, let's get to work. Well, I shouldn't say the hardest. Like I said, it's the second hardest. Luckily enough, the hardest part was already done by someone. I'm gonna guess Sunday, because I don't think anyone else on the server is good enough for that. But after today, I don't think Sunday's gonna be able to touch us. Alright, so in order to get this very last piece, it's gonna be a multi-step process, which basically, we need to start off by making a wired ring. Now, we have everything here except for Auradine, which unfortunately is, of course, the hardest thing in the world to get for the wired ring. So we need to make some spike balls, and of course, over time, we're gonna make some chlorodivergent solution. Trust me when I say, it's all going to eventually make sense. But for now, it's probably gonna be very confusing and not make any sense at all. So let's take the spike balls here. Let's duplicate a bunch of these out like so, and let's go bring these on into the Galaxy Beacon dimension. Trust me, it's not gonna be a pretty one here today. Alrighty. Alright, so we head on up to the top floor, and then from here, I think we just kind of go off in any direction, and we're looking for those plants that are hanging from the ceiling there. Now, we have to stand back, use a spike ball, the ones at the top there, and if you hit enough of them like that, they'll eventually drop toxic spores that we need. Oh, that's why you want to stand back. If you stand too close, they might hurt you a little bit. So, let's bring those back to our home base, and we're going to make ourselves something called chlorodivergent solution, which is going to help us get the actual Auradine through a sort of mini-game type thing. God, I really love our new spaghetti restaurant, and our near-endless supply of spaghetti. It's beautiful. Brings a tear to my eye. Alright, so we take some of those, bring them on over to the machine here, and I believe we should have everything we need in here. Yeah, plenty of it. There we go, so we can just take the 4 that we have there, make a bunch more out of that. I think we're going to need probably at least a stack, so I'm going to bring 2 stacks just in case. And I think from here, now we can start the minigame. All we need now is to head to the Auradine Mines, which shouldn't be that hard to get to. All right, so we should be able to bypass this, I believe, using the security pass level 3. It's only a gate level 2, but I think it does go, yeah, it does go downward, which is perfect for us. So thank you, Sunday, or whoever made that level 3 pass for us. You made our lives a lot easier. All right, now time for the minigame. Basically, what you have to do is you have to right-click one of those, right? And it'll make 2 of the dots like so all around it. Actually, oh, man, it made a few of them like that. Then if you right-click those, now you have some that are 2 there. And the goal is eventually to make them worth 8 each, which can be a bit of a pain in the butt, but, you know, that's just the way it goes. Okay, there we go. Got some 2s there now. So now, if we go ahead and get... Oh, we gotta get 2 of them closer together because that should be able to combine to make 4. It's just gonna be a nuisance, I can already tell. Okay, there we go. We got another one of those. But where'd it go? Over to here. Okay, wait. We got a 4 somewhere, that means, because it combined those 2s. Okay, where is there a 4? There's gotta be a 4 around here somewhere. I honestly don't see it, which is so frustrating. That's okay. That's okay. We'll just keep on moving and grooving. Can I make another 2 anywhere? Dude, it's so weird. Because this gets sent all over. There we go. There's a 4. There's a 4. Okay. So we have at least 1 4 now. We need to get 1 more of them nearby each other. They need to be close enough by that they can activate each other. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh. Are all these mobs trying to come after us now too? Like, dude, stop it. Stop it. You're being nasty. Wait, there's the other 4. Oh, but they're too far away from each other. We can't combine them. That's such a ripoff, dude. Oh. Wait. Okay, there we go. We combine those. There should be another 4 somewhere then. They can't be that far away from each other now. Come on. There's got to be at least 2 4s that are right next to each other. Okay, there we go. We'll take one of those down. Luckily enough, all these random mobs, they're making weird noises, but they haven't really been bothering us, per se. So I guess we are fine, I think. All right, we have another 4. There we go. That means the 4 combined with another 4. So we have an 8 now on the loose. Now, with the 8, we can mine that up using a crystal pickaxe, and we should be able to get the ore. There it is right here. So this should be the Auradine ore. Now, as long as it's showing 8 on all sides, we can keep on mining as much as we want. But luckily, because the final star, we really only need a singular piece of this thing to get moving and grooving. So come on. Let's go. We got the piece of Auradine already. Guys, I can't believe I'm saying this. I am very impressed with how much knowledge we have of this mod pack now, because this is supposed to be one of the harder tasks in all of Insane Craft, and we are just breezing on by. I'm kind of proud of us. Who would have thought those gerbils could run so fast? All right, there we go. Auradine check. All right, now we just make 1 singular Auradine disc like so, and we should be able to make for ourselves the wired ring. Now on to the really annoying part. All right, so we have to take this wired ring and get to one of the electrical outposts. And then from there, we get sent on a treasure hunt to 3 different biomes. And the worst part is, I think it's all in riddles. All right, so here's the power plant. So if we go ahead and right-click the power terminal, it should, in theory, well, it should have actually given us some kind of a blueprint. And there it is. I was going to say, I'm like, I hope the game's not broken. All right, so we right-click it. The first generator is close to a station for creature experiments. Wonder which one that could be. I got it! It should be at the Luminescent Caverns. The only problem is, where in there? Alright, so we have to go through here, but jeez, I mean, the caverns have so many different pathways. It's literally gonna take us forever to find this thing, dude. Oh, well, I mean, I figure if we just keep following down one pathway, eventually we're gonna hit it. I hope. Otherwise, we might just be here kind of forever, guys. So, yeah, no pressure. There it is. Perfect. So we right-click that, and that's 1 part down. Wait, it didn't do it. There we go. Now it's 1 part down. Second generator is located by the ores that have been encapsulated by wood growth. Honestly, I think I know where that is. I think that's the Clovenite mines. We've been there before. Remember, we literally harvested the ores off of the actual trees themselves. So we just got to go back to the Clovenite. Also, what is going on? Biffle, whiffle, biffle, whiffle, biff. Oh, Biff, when will you learn, you silly person? Alright, so I believe the Clovenite mine should be right beyond this gate. I could be wrong. It's been a little bit of time, like a couple months, which for me is like 1,000 years in terms of memory, but I think it's at the very bottom of all this. There it is. Okay, that's the Clovenite. So now we have to go ahead and just look all around this dimension here, and somewhere... Ow, no, stop biting me. Stop biting me. Ow, ow, stop it. Stop hitting me with stuff. Oh my gosh. There it is. There it is. All right, perfect. Come on. And... boom! We got it! The third generator is triangulated in a well-lit cave with blue walls. Alright, let's get out of here and figure out where that is. Alright, guys, I've spent a lot of time thinking about this one, and honestly, I have a hunch that it's back in the Luminescent Caverns. In fact, part of me thinks it might be the exact same one and that maybe they messed up the coding because the hints sound similar. I mean, not in a literal sense, but like the description sounds exactly like the first biome. I mean, there's only one way to find out, but I've been thinking, like I said, for a while, and that's all I could think of. All right, well, here goes nothing. You're kidding me. It was the exact same one. Bro. Well, back to the other power generator. All right, we should be able to use that there, and I think this will give us the final piece of the No way! The electrical accelerator! The final part needed in order to make the storm bobble. I can't believe it, guys. I really thought this was going to take, like, a ridiculous amount of time, or by ridiculous amount of time, like, be, impossible. But it turns out we were able to do it all within one day. I mean, it took quite a bit of time, but, like, we actually got all this down. The only thing I do want to do, though, is just in case I want to take these two things here and the Thunder Bobble, and I want to make sure that we go ahead and actually duplicate those things. Just in case a future recipe calls for them, I'd rather have, like, I don't know, say 64 of each of these, than not and be underprepared, you know? All right, so there we go with that. There's the electrical accelerators. And just in case, let's make a couple extra of the Thunder Bobbles. There we go. By couple, I mean, just like 100-something of them. All right, time to put all this stuff away, and let's give it a swirl here. And there it is, everyone. Oh, no, we accidentally made 29 storm... let's just not talk about it. We got the storm bobble, everyone. We did it. Well, in the hotbar, if you've taken damage recently, create storm bombs that deal 50% health true damage around you. Push living entities away. And you read that right. The key there is just has to be in the hotbar. Which means as long as we have it literally right next to, like, for instance, our inventory pet over there, we can go ahead, use our Arc Blaster, use our Arc of the Forbidden, and just have that as a passive buff. Well, let's go test this on Biffle before we take it to the big man Sunday himself. Why, hello there, the most smart, handsome man in all the world.
Hey, how you doing, man? I'm pretty down.
Why are you down?
Pretty down in the ruts, man. I'm just sad, not enough people are hitting the like button on your videos, and I'm sad about it. And I just
tell me about it, man. Like, I think they're watching right now, and they probably haven't even clicked on it yet. Probably most of them haven't.
Look what they're doing to me. Look how sad I look, just sitting here at the steps, just like.
How could you do this to a poor old Biffle? How could you do this? He's crying.
My apple juice.
Wait, what? What is it? Is this not apple juice? What?
It's apple juice. Don't worry about it. What do you want?
It does not look like... Anyway, I made a brand new thingy called the Storm Bobble, and I was wondering if you could do me a favor and just hit me. You can, like, just punch me, do anything you want. Just
anything? Here, I'm gonna try the K-Tech, which does an absurd amount of damage.
Maybe not.
What?
Well, that didn't hit me. Oh! There we go.
What just
happened? The Storm Bobble!
Why is it storm bobbling? What is... Hold on, let me...
Here, punch me if you want.
Punch you?
Yeah, just punch me. Oh, I guess you actually have to do a little more damage than a punch to be fair. Okay, never mind. There we go! It works, dude! Oh my god, that sent you flying, dude!
Jerome, I'm almost dead. I went to 200 health. Here, let me try it again.
No, I don't know if you want to do that, Biff. I don't... And Biff, you want to know what the crazy part about that is?
This is obnoxious. Is this what my armor does to you guys? It's so annoying.
Sort of like that. But you know what the best part about it is? I'm not even holding it out right now.
Wait, you're not?
It's in my hotbar. So right now I have the Arc of the Forbidden, which is my big shield that allows me to shoot health damage every second someone's in a storm cloud, and it pushes them away.
I'm looking at you through your shield. This makes me sad again. I'm going back to my steps.
No, hit the like button, please. Hit the like button so Biff doesn't have to be sad. Biff, that's not apple juice. You really should stop drinking
apple
that.
Juice. Why?
It's not.
It's not,
bro.
It's the flask of the forbidden apple juice, is what it's called.
I would stop drinking that. That is the flask of probably like sigils.
Get out of here, Jerome. I don't care about you anymore. I don't care about you anymore.
Don't you make me storm bobble on you again.
Don't storm bobble. Your storm bobble isn't strong. It's strong enough.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I think it's good enough for us to bring to the big man. Sunday, you're going down. Oh.
What match? Is there a fire somewhere?
Oh, there's about to be. There's
what is that?
What was that? You hurt me first.
I didn't touch you. What is that?
That's called the Storm Bobble. If anything hits me at all, it creates those storm clouds all around me, dealing 50% health damage to anyone in the area, and it pushes them away. And the best part is, I don't have to hold it out. Look at this.
Cool story, but get off my stairs.
I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna lick your stairs.
Kill you.
I'm gonna lick them. I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Wait, what was that? Is that what that does?
No, that's my Arc of the Forbidden. It makes it so that your ranged weapons don't actually hit me. Yeah, I'm basically invincible. You can't stop me now.
Oh, wait, what is that? Is it just lightning? Oh.
Yeah, so it creates storm clouds all around me, and I don't even have to have it in my inventory. Yeah, I guess so. I don't think you can.
Well, let me try this new item.
What is that? What is that? What is that? I hate it here. What'd
you learn?
Oh my god.
Did you learn something? Did you learn something cool?
Yeah, I learned something.